Hey guys, Dr. J here, physical therapist from FlexwithDoctorJay.com. What we'll discuss today is sacroiliac pain or SIJ dysfunction. We'll go through exactly what it is, why some people get it, and ultimately what are the best techniques in order to relieve that pain as fast as possible. Let's dive into that now. All right, so let's talk about the sacroiliac joint. So as you can see in this diagram here, the sacrum is essentially sits right in between the iliac crest. What we have is essentially we have our lumbar spine, and then you can also have our iliac crest, which makes up our pelvic outlet. And in between the pelvis or our ilium is this triangular shaped bone called the sacrum. And the sacrum here, we have essentially a little bits of micro movement in between the sacrum. But when, for example, very commonly, people will experience pain either if they are a woman that is pregnant, and oftentimes that secretes the hormone relaxin, which then loosens up some of the joint integrity between the ilium, which may allow a little bit more movement, which then can cause low back pain or sometimes pain that goes into the glute or down the leg. We'll also see sacroiliac dysfunction in people in which there is a certain trauma directly to the pelvis, or if somebody lifts things improperly and therefore doesn't have the proper leg strength or the core strength in order to supply that specific movement. Now, primarily the sacroiliac joint, the specific purpose and intention for it was to be able to transfer upper body movement force to the lower body and vice versa. So essentially, when we sprain a certain part of the sacroiliac joint, or when there's any sort of micro movement or strain on that area, any sort of movement, even just going up the stairs or just bending forward or even getting out of bed, oftentimes that can cause pain in the lower back, the glutes, or even down the leg. And the reason for that is because the sacrum has essentially shifted, and oftentimes we need to create a certain stimulus by way of strengthening the area or even stretching the joint. So let's dive into these exercises now for sacroiliac pain. These are also known as muscle energy techniques. We'll be using certain muscles around the pelvis and that attached directly to the sacroiliac joint that can essentially give it a certain novel stimulus and allow you to get pretty immediate relief. What you'll need are three objects: an object so that you can squeeze something between your knees like a foam roller basketball. You'll also need a bar or a PVC pipe because we'll be doing some leg movement with it. And lastly, you'll need a strap. So this strap essentially should be a strap that is not very flexible, that doesn't have a lot of give. So a band loop would not work. You'll definitely need a strap that can wrap around your knees and that you'll be able to push against. If you do get any relief from this video training, definitely click the like button as well as comment below any questions or how you felt after you did these exercises. And don't forget to click the subscribe button right there so that way you never miss out on any of my video trainings. All right, so I'm gonna show you step by step exactly how to eliminate the pain from your sacroiliac joints, and hopefully you'll feel better by the end of this. So we're gonna start off with the bar here, and we're going to lie in a hook lying position where one part of the bar is going to be underneath the left thigh, while the other part of the bar is on top of my right thigh. Then you're gonna grab both ends of the bar, and what this leg is doing is gonna push down against the bar. The right leg is gonna push up against the bar. We're going to do this for 3 repetitions, 5-second holds. So we're going to push up and then hold and stabilize with your arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then relax. Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So now that we've pushed down and pushed up, we're going to switch legs. We're going to go up against the left thigh and then wrap that underneath the right thigh. And now the right leg thigh is now pushing down. This one's pushing up. Stabilize with your hands and push. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So now that we've activated muscles going down and up, we want to activate muscles going out and in as well. So this is where we're going to grab our strap. And again, the strap can't be pliable. It has to be rigid. So we're going to wrap this around our knees, lie back down in the hook lying position. Now we're going to push and activate our hip abductors. Same thing, 3 repetitions, 5-second holds. Push out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And last one here, push out pretty hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and then lastly, we're going to end it with putting something between our knees, and then we're going to strengthen the glutes, which is also going to be a muscle that we need to do to stabilize the pelvis as well. So take the strap off, and we're going to grab the ball or any hard object that you have, put that between your knees, and now we're going to squeeze our groin muscles, our adductors. Same thing, 3 repetitions, 5-second holds. Squeeze pretty hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, and squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again, squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from here, there's a couple things that you might notice. You might notice that your sacrum or your low back feels a little bit looser. You might have noticed that you might have gotten an audible pop, and that's perfectly fine. That's oftentimes what happens when we're doing a lot of these muscle energy techniques. So don't worry, you're either going to get a pop or hopefully get some relief once you get out of this position. Now the last thing we need to do is we've essentially gotten a lot of the muscles around the pelvis moving via these isometric contractions and these muscle energy techniques. Now we need to make sure that those types of pains don't come back. So we're going to add in a bridge. We're going to do about 5 to 10 repetitions. I'm going to do 5 for you just to demonstrate. So I'm going to put my hands down. I'm going to push my arms down into the floor, lift my toes up, and now as I squeeze my glutes and lift my hips up, I want to drive my knees forward. So squeeze glutes, drive the knees forward over the toes, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax down, and I'm going to repeat 4 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lastly, again, squeeze pretty hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. All right, so once you get back up, go ahead and kind of check out your motions, walk around, and go ahead and just see how you feel. Does it feel a little bit looser? Do you notice that certain movements feel a little bit easier to do? Let me know in the comments how you feel right now. I really hope this video training and this video tutorial was pivotal towards you living a pain-free life. Now, before you go, I got a couple more things that I'd love for you to get a hold of. If you're interested in getting free access to my pain relief course, join my pain relief support group on Facebook. And what you can do is take the course, you go to the guide section, and that way you'll be able to access tons of different video trainings exactly like this one, along with live video trainings every single Thursday. I'll leave that in the description section below, and I'll also link it to the first comment. Just go ahead and click away and then request access to the Facebook. That's it for today, guys. I'm Dr. J, your lifestyle physical therapist. Again, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click the bell icon as well, so that way you never miss out on any other video trainings.